Thanks, Pastor Lee, for coming to my house, actually right in front of my patio. And yeah, so it's been a great journey. Just partnering with GC2. I think we've been here for more than a decade. And Navigators, missionary work, we've been here for more than, I think this is our 15th year, going into 15th year. So we just wanted to share some things that have been going on with the ministry. Also, too, wanted to thank GC2 and the community for being not only generous with us, for praying for us too, and encouraging us throughout the pandemic. So in May, we started these Bible studies with GC2 youth. We started playing basketball with the kids, doing Bible study with them 3-4 times a week. And then with the 20s and collegiate group, we've basically done Bible studies in the parking lot or at the parks, all throughout the week. And everyone's been safe and healthy since May and stuff. So it's been a true blessing. Different stages with our ministry is very simple. Stage 1, Matthew 9:36-38, where it says, "The harvest is plentiful, the workers few, and God asks to send out workers, though, laborers in the harvest field." So that's what we're about. We're about building relationships with people that are lost. It's always been about that for us for the last 15 plus years. Meeting people at the basketball court, our neighbors here that don't know Jesus, Nate and Naomi's schools, friends that don't know Jesus. It's always been about them. We want to plant and lead seeds where no one's planted before. We want to share Jesus with people that have never heard about the gospel, even here in America, here in San Diego. So that's what we're about. We're about planting seeds with different relationships, young, old, medium age, all different sizes, colors, different kind of people, and share God's love with them. That's what we're about. Stage 2 is very simple. Someone's going to come to the Lord, either through us, through you, through a friend, but it's going to start with planting the gospel. Someone's going to come to the Lord. But once they're coming to the Lord, example is just like a baby. When a baby is born, they need nurturing, they need a village, they need parents. So that's when we come in, kind of try to make disciples. When a young Christian we meet, we not only help them read the Bible, but we help them share the gospel with their family and friends. We help them build these roots. Just like there's trees outside and above my house, some of the ones that have stuck around is they have these roots, but it took time to build those roots. So stage 3 is just a lot of time with them, overlapping with them, meeting their family, their friends, seeing their sphere of influence, hanging out with them where they're at, where they live, work, and play, and overlapping with their discipleship ministry. And the last stage is very simple. It's just sending them out, empowering them. When you look at the Bible, God doesn't talk about color or age. He looks at the heart, so he wants to see where people's hearts are. So at the end of the day, anyone's capable of leading and making a disciple. They just got to be empowered. So I'll share this last story and I'll be done. So with Roman Knox, I met Knox, I think in January, through his dad. He came to our Bible study at Chick-fil-A. And we meet there every Friday at the inside Chick-fil-A, even before the pandemic and stuff. So his dad came to Bible study. I could tell he was going through some hard stuff. And the next week he brought his son Knox. Knox is in his 20s. I knew Knox briefly from just playing basketball, but never really asked him to come to Bible study. He never came. But he started coming. He was kind of half asleep for the first, I would say, couple Bible studies. But you could tell his heart was changing. He had gone through darkness and he wanted to come to light. Reading the Bible with him, seeing him grow, God was very encouraging. And then out of the blue, a couple months later, one of his friends started calling me and just talking to me and asking me to kind of pray for him. And I've only met this guy a couple of times at the gym. I didn't know him very well. But because I'm meeting with Knox, me and Roman's relationship developed a lot better because he knew that I was meeting with Knox. And then, long story short, we started doing the Bible studies together maybe about 2 months ago. Me, Roman, and Knox, they're both, I think, exactly 20 and 21. So they're both very young. But their heart for God is enormous, and it's like they're stuff, but it's like every week it's like they're going to the candy store again, and they're excited, and they're excited sharing this candy store with other people, the gospel of Jesus, So I would say in a nutshell, that's what we're about. We're about making disciples with the younger generation, to raise them up to have these roots, but ultimately that Roman and Knox would become hopefully grown and godly men that would have godly women as wives and families and share the gospel with the people around them. So I want to thank GC2 for your friendship, for your encouragement and generosity. To me, Stacy, Nate, Naomi, not just during the pandemic, I would say, but for all these years supporting us and stuff. And we're very thankful for you guys. We appreciate you guys. And thank you for letting me share today and for praying for our family. We really appreciate you guys and love you guys. Thank you.